Cooney, loser, bold guy. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, Cooney, upstays alive.
Welcome back to Raccoon Tweeties. We're back. I was on vacation, daddy.
Y'all didn't even know though, because we dropped that stuff every day.
We were working hard. We had that work ethnic.
Yeah.
Okay, Gerardo was working very hard.
And then I leave this week, so you got to start working hard, dude.
I know. I got to start doing all the editing. No, you're still going to be working hard.
Yeah. November 4th, I'm going to be in DC at room 808 doing a Isimo live show. Also, November 3rd, I'll be doing stand-up at room 808. So if you're in the Washington, D.C. area, I'm looking at you, Cooney's parents. Come check me out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, friends back home. Check out Gerardo.
Yeah.
Is it going to be a podcast or stand-up?
Saturday's a podcast, Friday's stand-up.
Oh, so double dip.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can dip your nacho in your nacho cheese if you want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do have a show November 1st. Will that be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Wednesday, right?
It should be a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a Wednesday. Oh, yeah. November 1st at the Barclay. One of the other comics on the show is someone I threatened to fight. So we'll see how that goes.
It's funny how you go there like 4 times. I go there 28, and I've never got a showcase.
Well, you are too aggressive with Jeannie.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, my God. I gave it to Jeannie last week to the point where I was like, I'm going to have a conversation with Jeannie before the mic starts this next week.
She won't even recognize who you are because she's too drunk. So
I know. That's why before the mic starts, I have to talk to her before she gets the alcohol in her.
Before she gets the alcohol in her, what, are you going to go to her house at 8 a.m.?
Oh, fuck, dude. Fucking A. Ruben, are you watching this?
Ruben!
He could do she's fucking...
She had a great ass! Not really, but I mean, I'm not commenting on her
it's
ass.
It's Al Pacino, yeah.
Either way, that's just Al Pacino.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So shout out to Bud Easy, a great fan. Good guy, great guy. Never met him. I actually did meet him in person in New Orleans. He got us both Jocko shirts, merch.
Nice.
You got one. He's probably wear it in a future episode. But you want to tell him about your shirt?
Oh, I saw Shane Gillis, dude.
Hi Shane.
At the Bakersfield Fox Theater. Mm-hmm. A lot of people douching me for going to Bakersfield.
I like Bakersfield, but it is a controversial spot.
Yeah, don't ever say you like it, dude. You're talking about how it's controversial. Don't say you like that place.
I mean, well, it's controversial. When I go there, I have a good time. I go to the one nice hotel.
Well, you do charity work.
And I do charity work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice because Lord knows they need it. You know?
Okay. Well, be cool. be cool, Gerardo. Yeah, there's some sketchiness out there for sure.
It's just a dusty town, dude. It's just dusty.
Dusty's a good word.
It's Bakersfield is there's just a layer of filth over everything that's nice.
One of my favorite tweets ever, I probably said it on the pod before, is this guy, he tweeted, she asked for the world, I'm going to give her Bakersfield. It's a good town. It's not that far away. You know, there's a lot of struggles that people there have to go through, but they're trying to get hip.
Yeah.
You know, they're trying to get better.
I haven't seen you for so long. And most of that time not seeing you, the only thought I've had is imagine living in Bakersfield.
Oh, yeah.
It is far, dude.
I mean, it's like less than 2 hours, though, right? It's about an hour and a half.
It's far, dude.
For
what you're getting, it's far, dude.
When I drive there, I can only compare it to. It's just every time I drive there, I think about going to Tulare.
Okay.
Because Tulare is like 3 hours away. So when I go to Bakersfield, I'm like, ooh, this is a breeze.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know how
this doesn't keep me busy.
You know how like blue was the last color to be discovered, right?
I didn't know that.
It's the most recent color to be discovered.
In Bakersfield, they're still working on finding blue and red.
No, in Bakersfield, they never seen green, dude. It's just brown. Everything is just brown.
They never seen green because of the environmental changes and then also money. They don't have any of that. They don't see green in their bank account.
Yeah. For some reason, they only accept pesos in Bakersfield.
If they wish they could get pesos.
Yeah, it's a racist town. You know, it's
some of it, yeah,
very dusty. Also, though, I enjoyed it. It was a fun place.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when we got out of the car, we got hit hard with human shit. Literally, just in front of a store shop, just like somebody's shit.
Ugh.
A lot of flies. I was like, there's Bakersfield, you know?
The thing about Bakersfield is there are just random crackheads. Like when you go to Bakersfield, it's like a Dave Chappelle joke.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's a crackhead doing something crazy. I bet Dave would have something funny to say
A
about
baby
this.
selling crack.
There's a baby. If there's anywhere where a baby is selling crack, it's Bakersfield. I don't think it's possible for a baby to legitimately sell drugs, but if it's going down, it's probably somewhere near Hotel Alfred, which is a great place.
Hotel Alfred?
I forget what it's called, Hotel Alfred, but it's this old hotel. Super nice, great lunch, good spot.
Alfredo Hotel.
Oh yeah, they've changed the name. It's run down.
Yeah, and it was cool that I got to see Shane Gillis, which was dope.
How was that?
It was awesome, dude. He's
Right.
a fucking great comedian.
Yeah.
He was getting frustrated with the city.
How so?
Everyone was like whistling and cheering.
That's kind of annoying.
Yeah, and he was visibly upset on stage. And then he was also saying, hey, stop doing that. And then they would do it more, and he's like, fuck. You're like, you just don't know what to do.
It's interesting that people like you so much that you have to like wrangle them so you can try your shit.
Yeah.
And then you can't maybe not get a good read on whether the joke is good. Then you go to a real show, or not a real show, but you go to a show where people are a little more mainstream, and you try your like R-word pussy joke, and they're like not laughing. You're like, damn, those Bakersfield fucking nut
They
jobs.
fucking loved it.
They love the R-word pussy joke. Yeah, I mean, you said that they were kind of wild and a little bit racist.
Oh, yeah, heavy races. They had a standing O for Jim Crow, but it wasn't prompted by the comedian. The comedian was black. He just said, give it up for Jim Crow, and everyone was just like cheering. Like
That was Jamar, obviously, right?
Yeah. Jamar Neighbors.
Right.
He said, give it up for Jim Crow, and then it's like we were at a college football game all of a sudden. It was like,
They were waiting for the opportunity to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Again. I mean, Jamar is crazy.
yeah.
I don't know if you watched his special
On
on YouTube.
America. Oh, no.
He's like out in I actually did that venue, I think. He's out in a park. It was one of those venues for during COVID where you would do outside comedy, but he just did a random special there. I thought it was pretty funny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I heard his first album,
Oh, I've never heard that.
America's N-Word with 3 Ks. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's hilarious.
And Brian was there too, right?
Brian Moses, yep.
Yeah. Nice guy. Great guy. Never met him.
Solid cum jokes. A lot of cum jokes all night.
Oh.
I felt like Shane Gillis's 30 to 45 minutes that he did was every single joke involved cum, which I'm all there for, daddy.
You're workshopping your cum bits in Bakersfield before they become great bits.
Yeah.
You know, you test it out amongst the ducks before you can get to the hawks. How are the hawks doing? Comment if you're a hawk and you like the show. That's what we're calling our fan. Or I'm calling.
Oh,
the
yeah.
fans now.
The fans are hawks, dude.
I think you guys are hawks because that's just what I think about you.
But when you say that your teeth are small, they're ducks, dude.
No, they're still hawks. I think the tooth stuff is funny
Yeah.
as long as it's not everything that you say. If you spam the chat with teeth jokes, and I'm talking to one particular person,
Yeah.
it gets boring.
I recently gadooshed somebody for the first time on the YouTube channel, dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude.
they probably had it coming.
Jeremy Bartlett, dude.
sorry.
We talked
Great
about
guy,
him on a
never met
recent
you.
episode, and I was like, okay. I saw the first comment, and I was like, okay. The gadoosh meter was like going up, and then I saw the next 5, and I was like, gadooshed, dude.
I don't mind. Like you can comment as much as you want.
Yeah.
It's just every person that has logic knows when they've gone too many times. If it's like 10 on one video and they're all sort of random, then
Yeah.
we start to worry us a little bit. You're like, are you gonna, be
Kill us
a
and
problem?
Yeah. Yeah.
A prom.
A problem.
Like, is this the actual Mr. Whole Foods?
I just want to be able to check the YouTube analytics without getting depressed, dude. That's the reason why I gadooshed him. It's just like every time he's pointing out my flaws.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm like, I don't need this shit, dude. And so I gave him a thumbs up with the tongue emoji. And I was like, yeah, you're a gadooshed, dude.
Yeah. Well, see you later.
I apologize. I'll ungadoosh you in like a week or 2. But you got to learn your lesson, dude. You know what I mean? Great guy, never met him, watches the full episodes. Probably the wrong person to gadoosh. But Jesus Christ. Speaking of getting gadooshed, I've been wanting to tell you something. And I'm finally in the room with you here.
Yeah.
And I can tell you. Shout out, dude. Shout out time to our favorite fucking fan,
Oh, who's that?
Tony, dude. Anthony.
Oh, yeah. What happened with Tony?
Anthony from Pavilions, dude.
Right. His family better stop talking shit.
Yeah, his brother. He corrected me.
Oh, it's just his
Yeah,
brother?
because we started talking shit about his mom and stuff, but it was
okay,
just
just
his brother.
Well,
Yeah.
you're wrong, hermano.
Dude, Anthony, I run into him all the time at pavilions. And we start talking about basketball. I didn't know he was such a basketball fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about basketball, this and that. The next day after I ran into him at pavilions this last week, I got an order from Anthony on DoorDash, dude. Right? From Albertsons.
Nice.
You know? And I go to deliver. It's a bunch of sodas. And I'm like, fucking shit, dude. I deliver all the sodas. And then guess who comes out the front door, dude? Anthony.
Whoa, he double dips on that.
Dude, I DoorDash. I know where Anthony lives now, dude.
Oh, you DoorDash to Anthony,
Yeah.
man. Oh shit, that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
That is full circle, dude.
Yeah. So
Wow.
it's become a strange parasocial relationship where instead of me being afraid of him stalking me, I feel like he's afraid of me stalking him now.
Oh,
dude.
well, we're not stalking you. Well,
I
I
am.
can't speak for Gerardo.
I
actually.
know where you. I wrote it down on my notebook. Just kidding.
Yeah, he knows
Imagine.
exactly where you live, man. We keep in touch with our fans. We
Yeah.
want to know how they're going, how they're doing.
Yeah, dude.
That
so
is hilarious.
I just.
You open up the door to deliver it, and he's like, "Good dude." She's laughing.
You know, the first time I ever ran into him at Pavilions, he was like in disbelief. He was like, "I can't believe it!" Right? Literally, what he said. This is unbelievable, dude. I love the show. Right? I don't want to do a bad impersonation of Anthony here. And then every time I see him, he's like, "Dude, what's up?" You know, happy, cheery. And then I show up at his front doorstep, dude, and it becomes like, I can't believe it.
He's nervous.
This is
We don't know what to say. you
Yeah.
know? That it gets kind of awkward. We're at the stage now of LA open micers that people are watching, where we're getting some fans. So we're gonna have all the normal reactions.
Yeah.
That fans have, or like that comedians have with people when they're coming up. Because I have met now. There's Lubinowski.
shout
He
out.
came out to the show in New Orleans, and then Lucian. He also came out to the show, and also Bud Deasy.
But Deezy.
And we're all talking, and we don't really know what to say to each other. We're kind of going over and stuff like that. So it is a little awkward, but they're great guys. Never met them, and part of coming up is like if you don't, you're gonna DoorDash to your fans. Maybe you'll serve them at a restaurant if you're a waiter. It's all part of the thing. What? I thought you were doing well. No. I'm doing worse than you actually. But yeah.
I like this relationship that we have with the fans because they're excited to see you. They'll come pay a ticket to see you do stand up, and then they don't expect me to be door dashing to their house. Yeah, dude.
Right. I'm the height of success. My hi-ho lounge, half open mic, half show set, where they're like, yeah, you can drink whatever you want. If I wanted to, I could have gotten blackout drunk at that venue.
Oh, for free?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was interesting. The hi-ho lounge was crazy. So 3 fans came out to see, and all great guys. And then during it, 2 people humped a stool.
Oh, yeah.
One guy said that we should kill all the homeless.
Oh.
Another person dressed up like Jesus and wore an America hat. You know what he talked about? I have no idea. He didn't say anything even remotely controversial. He just came out. I don't even know if he addressed the fact that he was Jesus. So it was wild, dude. And then they were like, yeah, drink whatever you want. It's great.
It's a Halloween in New Orleans.
That shit was crazy.
Out of all places to get fucking blackout drunk, though, New Orleans is the place to do it.
Yeah, the one night, because I did go to a Halloween parade.
Okay.
We didn't know that it was going to be there, or she forgot. But Crew de Boo is like a kind of like a mini Mardi Gras parade. And we stayed in the Warehouse Arts District. So our hotel was like 2 streets from it, or 2 blocks. Or I don't even know if it's 2 blocks. You can drink on the street.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like the Marathon Monday in Boston. Ever heard of it? So you can just get drunk, and there's like open beer. You can go to the bar, get a beer, and bring it out. So that night we had a lot of gin and tonics, and kind of just watch the parade. They like have these floats, so they throw beads and light up bracelets and shit like that. So I'm like catching it, putting on the things, just get progressively more and more drunk.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not a lot of glass, I'm assuming, at these.
No, I don't think they throw anything glass off. I didn't stay for the whole parade, but it's like big
Well, I'm not
floats
saying
and
throwing glass.
what?
I'm talking about beers, like glass bottle beers.
Oh no, because they give you plastic. They give you to go.
That's what
there's
I'm
like to.
yeah.
There's a thing in New Orleans to go daiquiris.
Okay.
So it's a drive-through. and they give you, daiquiri, pina colada. There was one that said liquid marijuana. I'm like, what is that? It's not even That's not even legal in this state. I tried to figure that out, but I didn't want to ask the tattooed lady in the front.
It's just promethazine.
But yeah, it's purple. Purple drink was one of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I doubt it's actual purple drink. It's
Yeah.
just like a purple drink.
It's just
or
great
whatever.
beer.
So I got a pina colada thing. You can't put the straw in the thing in the car,
Oh, okay.
but you can take it home and get fucked up.
Mm.
And the pina colada one is good. So if you're ever in New Orleans, I suggest that one. Some of that stuff is gross. Like I didn't really want to get. I'm like, I'll still get drunk.
Yeah.
But I'm not like as much into getting like hammered or whatever. So I got the hand grenade, which is like one of those pre-made things, and they put a little grenade on the top. And I was like, I had a few sips of it, and I tossed it out. I spent like $11 on this drink. I was like, all right, I'll post a picture in this Discord if people care. But I like immediately was like, no. Because if you drink that whole thing, you're fucked up.
Oh.
I think. Or at least you feel, and it's also gross drinking the whole thing, even a small,
Yeah.
because there's so much.
What came first? New Orleans having hurricanes or New Orleans drinking way too much alcohol and God having to do something about it?
You have to ask wow, be cool, Gerardo. You'd have to ask a historian about that.
That's my sober side coming out right there.
I did hear some stories about hurricanes while I was there, but those are other people's stories. It was a good time, dude. The food is very good. I didn't have hurricane. Oh, and I'm sorry, I didn't have a hurricane. I had a hand grenade, but hurricanes were also another drink. I didn't actually have.
You
that
did
one.
say hand grenade earlier.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it was very cool, man. I went to get Bloody Marys at this drag bar called the Golden Lantern.
Yeah.
And we went in there, and everybody in there was straight, but like overly straight.
Yeah.
I'm sitting down at the bar, and we get 2 Bloody Marys, and the bartender's talking about his wife. And then there's another woman there, and she's like, oh, yeah, I got to go get some for my husband. And then this like stereotypical truck driver guy comes in with like a big sandwich, and he's like, roast beef, yeah. And he sits down. I'm just like, what's going on in this place? Like, I don't care. I mean, like, I'm like, most bars I go to are straight bars, and my girlfriend is taking me here. The Bloody Mary is really good, but it's just so funny. It's like everyone in there is just like overly straight. And then you look at the walls, and there's like pictures of guys in dresses and stuff like that. This is a weird,
Whoa.
It's a weird place, New Orleans, but a good place.
Yeah.
It was very fun.
Yeah, if I ever relapse, it'll be on a trip to New Orleans.
Oh, yeah. This is a place to do it.
I just like saying that. If there's somebody's counting out there, like the amount of times I said the places I'll relapse.
If you relapse and it's because of a hand grenade, you deserve it. Because that drink is disgusting. You really got to want to be fucked up to drink that whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or a kid. It's like a college thing.
Yeah.
That would be a good Halloween costume. A hand grenade.
Yeah.
You could maybe get like just a green shirt and then have like a fake grenade on your head, or like a white shirt, because that could be the cup, and then the grenade on the top. I was thinking, you know what? Humping the stool.
Yeah.
That would be a great costume.
Oh.
Just tape like a fake stool to yourself.
Yeah. You know those inflatable costumes where you have like a horse
Yes.
or something, or an alien's holding you from behind because it's inflatable?
Oh, an inflatable stool.
An inflatable stool.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
And then it just like rocks back and forth. Every time you walk, it looks like you're humping it when you walk.
There's so many Yeah. That's good. There's so many inflatable trug
yeah.
walk.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Are there any Shab costumes? Nacho cheese, you've just a thing of nacho cheese and say that you're Mr. Whole Foods.
We need to get Whole Foods merch, dude.
Yeah,
Then we could be Mr. Whole Foods.
I wonder how much Whole Foods is like too nice for merch.
Yeah.
That's why I don't go there. I've decided that I'm kind of a merch guy.
Yeah, merch is great.
Like we're both wearing merch.
Yeah, dude.
This is merch.
I dropped $60 on Shane Gillis merch.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Those are okay prices for a show.
The collar's a little leaves a little bit to be desired.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Because of how big my head is. I know the collar's gonna.
You
get
have a
fucked
big
up.
head?
I have a huge head, dude.
Really? Is it bigger than? No way, it's bigger than mine though.
What size fitted hat do you wear?
8.
Okay, yeah, you have a huge head.
And 8 doesn't even really fit.
Damn,
Yeah.
it's crazy how big your
I
head
mean,
is.
look at this one.
Yeah, no, I always see the one in the back.
That's not by I'm not like, oh, I'm trying to brag. 1 is what fits. 2 hurts. 2 leaves a big line on my head.
That's why you got to get 8s, dude. You just got to buy 8 fitted hats.
Fitted hats suck.
Really?
Yeah. They don't really fit me. Also, I don't like telling. I have that whole joke. I don't like telling them about the lids guy about 8. I'm not like, do you have size 8? I don't like doing that.
Yeah, why? It's just
Well, they have to go get a ladder.
oh,
And then they go up and they're going, they're like, I got a size 8 in the Arizona Cardinals hat. Like, you want that? No. How about a hat with nothing on it? I'm just doing the bit. But you want a solid yellow hat? No. It's embarrassing. I don't like it.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't like masks for costumes.
yeah.
Mask. Because you think they're going to be fun, but then your face is sweating. You're sweaty the whole time. Masks are just not, I don't even know why we invented them.
Yeah, they're like a hazard to breathing.
Yes.
Like there's always 2 small holes, but they don't align with your nose, so now you're just breathing in sweat.
Another huge problem. Or
Yeah.
there's some weird thing when like here,
Yeah.
it's like you can't really breathe out of the air.
Every time I went on a mask buying spree. I bought like 4 or 5 masks for Isimo, and we had to wear them for last Halloween. And as soon as I bought them, I didn't even get them yet. I was like, I'm never doing this again. This is the last mask purchase I'm ever doing.
Right?
I bought a huge horse, which is probably the best one. Because
I hate the idea of wearing that, but yeah. It's
imagine
funny.
the amount of carbon monoxide building up in that horse head. You know what
No,
I
I
mean?
didn't think about that.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not a scientist like you.
You got plants growing up there, dude. That's why.
I mean, they're just so uncomfortable. Not to give too much into my personal life, but I did go into the Hustler store while I was in New Orleans, and I saw this thing. They had this whole table of masks, and I was like, man, if you're into that shit, just kill yourself.
Yeah,
dude. Why do you have to wear like a weird mask? I shouldn't have said that. But with like the mask thing with like the devil stuff, it's just like, what? Why do you get off on that?
Yeah.
Now I get off on much weirder stuff than that. But there's something like about the mask. I just don't. What does that do for you?
The only thing I do like about the mask is that, I'm pretty sure there's stipulations in place to not let this happen, but I can't help it but fantasize about going to the Chatterbox open mic with the mask on, and then taking it off and be like, you can't hold me back.
See, you saying that is
Yeah.
what worries people.
Yeah,
They're like, he's gonna do that.
it's a comedy podcast, dude.
He's joking. I just don't. I mean, if you're banging somebody, like the woman, you're banging a woman, and then she
Has a
looks up.
mask.
Well, and you're like,
Oh.
you come immediately because she has like on the eyes wide shut mask. Why?
Oh, you don't understand because you're in a different tax bracket, baby. I'm sure if you're like rich and killing it, you're like, let's get some masks in my sex life, dude.
Because you hate yourself so much from like your rich wealth that you have to like not be you.
Or maybe you desire perfection and the only thing perfect to you is plastic on a fucking human skin, you know? You just, because there's no imperfections in plastic.
So maybe it's like a thing where you have to be wearing something super expensive. You're like, oh, I'm like so wealthy. I even wear like this
$700 fucking Louis Vuitton mask.
sex mask. You're like, rich people are looking around. They're like, that's a really good sex mask. How much is that? $5,000? Okay, well, I need something a little nice. Is that what Bill Gates wears?
Probably. That's why Melinda left.
Can I have Epstein's sex mask? That's like they're doing some sort of secret raffle.
Yeah.
$5 million. I want the mask that Epstein wore.
The ESM. They can't say Epstein sex mask.
Epstein sex mask, yeah. That's the name of that's the name of the episode if we want to get immediately crushed. But they'll take that down so fast. I'd like Hunter Biden's sex mask, please. I wonder how much Hunter Biden's sex mask costs.
I wonder how much his plastic straws cost.
Oh, for cocaine?
Snorting cocaine, yeah.
He probably doesn't have plastic. Dude.
Oh,
He probably has like a
probably.
golden. I got those metal straws in the back because it's like some stupid I got mad because I didn't have straws. It's like, that's it. I want a reusable straw. And I ordered them, and now I'm like afraid of them for some reason. I don't know. They scare me in some way. They just look like murder weapons. Also, I just don't like the way they feel. I don't like using them. Also, how do you clean them?
Yeah, it's too permanent.
Yeah.
I do have a plastic, one of the, like Starbucks sells those Starbucks cups. Somebody got one my sister got one for me and put Go Hard Al Capone on it. And
I don't like them enabling you with that, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, dude. She didn't put Go Hard Al Capone. She put Gelaldo Al Capone. And I'm like, do you not understand my name is Joel?
She put together the 2 worst names she could think of.
Yeah. When it comes to my name. But the plastic straw, dude, it's like, I don't know how to wash this, so I'm just going to run hot water down it for like 10 minutes.
That's usually what I do. I usually put a little soap and then threw hot water down them. And when I use them, in the rare instances I do.
I'm guessing though, if you bought the metal straws, ever heard of them? You got like a little thing to go.
I don't know if it came with. It was like an Amazon purchase. Maybe they have that. I definitely have one of those for the grinder. But red chairs for Halloween outfits. Just go as 2 big red chairs.
That'd be fucking awesome.
People are like, "What are you?" And you have to do so much explaining. Well, there's a podcast. You know who Brendan Shaw is? I love when I'm like explaining the podcast to people, and the first thing I have to say is like, "Have you ever heard of Brendan Shaw?"
Yeah.
They go, "What's your podcast about?" And I go, "Have you ever heard of Brendan Shaw?" And they're like, "Yeah."
Okay, but I was asking you a different question.
That's never what they think. The first thing when they go, "What's your podcast?" No one ever is like, "He's gonna ask me if I know who Brendan Shaw is." And then that like comedian. It's funny when you tell comedians, they're like, they go, "Oh." You know,
Yeah.
they're like, so you're all just about making fun of him, and then I feel like they're belittling me, and I'm like, well, it's more than that. It's a big deal. People watch it, so fuck you.
What about you?
Yeah, wait, what's my channel? I just start doing. I'm like, all right, fuck you then, Mr. Whole Foods. Gadoosh.
Yeah. It's about There Will Be Blood, basically.
Yeah, it's about Daniel Day-Lewis fandom.
I will say that I wanted to tell you this story too. My Halloween costume this year was the oil tycoon Daniel Plainview.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What did you put on for that?
I have a hat. That's why I have a mustache now, because it's just for the costume.
Right.
And it's more like, I'd say like 50 minutes into the movie where he's a little grizzled. You know what I mean? Not fresh Daniel Plainview, you know? Yeah, sorry for all the noises. We got the water pipes, the fucking
gardener. Saturdays are the gardener's days, that motherfucker. One time he literally blew it into me. Like I opened the door and he looked at me and he put up the life blower and blew the leaves into me like I'm a fucking idiot. I couldn't believe he did that.
He's probably blowing leaves and listening to T-Fat K. He's like, fuck you.
Whatever. I'm not sure what motivates his hatred of me, but he does not like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when he mows the lawn, he calls it the golden hour.
I'm going to go out there in a leaf blower costume and fuck with him. But yeah.
Anyway, so I was Daniel Plainview, and so my girlfriend was like, what are you going to be for Halloween? And I told her, I'm going to be Daniel Plainview. She's like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, remember that movie that I made you watch reluctantly? You didn't want to watch it? There Will Be Blood? The main guy from that. And she goes, okay, who's a girl from There Will Be Blood?
HW.
A girl? Make my girlfriend be HW?
Yeah, it's funny.
I was like, well, there's Mary, but there's not really any girls. You know, it's a male-dominated movie. Best movie ever. Just kidding. And so I was like, why don't you just be like a wench, my whore? You know, like worked at a brothel or something.
Classic line to drop to your girlfriend.
Yeah.
They love it every time.
Well, it's funny. And then so she's like, for sure, girls love dressing like whores on Halloween. Okay.
Clip that. Hey, Paul, are you watching? So you can clip that.
Jeremy Bartlett, are you watching? What's it called? So now that was all important to the story I'm about to tell you. Last night we go to a Halloween party for Melvin Diaz. Shout out, happy birthday, Melvin.
Oh, happy B-Day.
Yeah, and it was a great party, dude. A lot of people showed up, fucking crazy, went ham. And my girlfriend met me there because she had to put a lot, you know how girls take longer to get dressed? So I wanted to be there earlier because we were already late to begin with. So I went without her. She was in a different car. When we left the party, I made a joke to her saying like, you better not, I know how you get out of tickets. You better not do that, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to my apartment. I drop off Jacob. Shout out Jacob, Dab and Play Games. And then I go to my apartment. I'm trying to call my girlfriend, and she says, please text me. I start worrying, dude. I'm like, she's never told me, please text me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck, dude? So I start calling her like incessantly. I'm like, did somebody steal my girlfriend, dude?
I love that that's your reaction. That's like the Gerardo reaction of like, she said, a woman tells you something to do, and you're like, opposite.
No, I did text
Too
her.
much.
I text her.
Okay.
No, I did text her.
If you text her further.
But I was like, it was just way too perfect. Because you know like those auto responses when you try to call somebody and they say like, I can't talk right now, period.
Oh, like I'm in driving mode? Yeah.
So that's basically the amount of texting me and my girl do. Like she'll call me at work, I'll auto respond, or I'll call her at work and she'll auto respond. And that's basically what the existing history of the text messages are. So all of them end with a period, but I know she doesn't text like that, right? So the please text me had a period. So I was like, for sure, because she turned early and I went further, so I wasn't following her the whole way. So I thought, because she had her window down, because we were fucking with each other, and then we're in downtown LA. So I was like, for sure, somebody fucking stole her and fucking is saying, please text me, trying to emulate the previous text. Like my brain was going to places.
Yeah,
I was like,
paranoid.
fuck, my girlfriend's in trouble, kind of thing, right? So I started speeding home. You know what I mean? Because I'm a criminal, right? And I get off the freeway. She's not answering. I'm like, oh my God, what happened, dude? Because this is not like her, right? And then I see she got pulled over by a cop
Oh,
right off the
jeez.
freeway exit.
Damn.
And she got out of the ticket, dude.
Nice.
And the cop was like, where are you coming home from? And she said, a Halloween party. He's like, do you mind if I ask you, like, what are you supposed to dress up as? Or what are you dressed up as?
Blue Lives Matter. Yeah.
And then she goes, you know that movie, There Will Be Blood? Right? The oil tycoon.
Yeah.
Well, we were wondering, like, my boyfriend wanted to be that. Ugh, fucking whack ass costume.
Yeah.
So we were wondering, like, is there any girls in the movie? And then no. So, I mean, you know, honestly, they probably all went to brothels, right? I'm a whore. She told the cop that she's a whore.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'm a
What did the
wench.
cop say to that?
He was like, yeah, they probably did go to brothels, is what he said.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have known what to say. I might have said that too.
Yeah, she's a 19th century, late 19th century fucking harlot or harlot.
I was saying that she should have said that she dressed up as Blue Lives Matter.
Yeah.
took
What
that
did you
with
just
the
up? Sonic? Blue Lives Matter?
Yeah, if you're Sonic, that would be perfect for you because then you love Sonic, and then if you get pulled over by the cops, you're like, Blue Lives Matter, you know?
Yeah.
I like those people that have like the license plate or like the bumper sticker that says Blue Lives Matter just so cops leave them alone.
Dude, she didn't have her registration. She didn't have proof of insurance. She had her driver's license. And she got out of a ticket, dude.
Damn. That could be a Halloween costume. Just that.
What?
Poor person.
Poor person. What are you dressed up as for all Halloween? No headlight. That's my Halloween
The way
costume.
to try and be funny to get out of the ticket. Your worst nightmare. Cops like, get on the ground. Yeah, I have nothing else.
Imagine telling a cop that you're a whore and you get out of a ticket.
I mean, that's a pretty big win, I would say. Women posting their W's instead of the L's. You know?
Yeah.
Did she really say the word whore? Did she say
Yeah,
wench?
she did. She
didn't
said
say
whore.
wench?
No, she said whore.
I'm a whore. That's
Yeah.
what she said to the cop.
That's what she told me.
Did the cop laugh?
She said yeah.
Nice.
She said that the cop laughed and said they probably did.
Damn. So your girlfriend's funnier than you.
She's a lot funnier than me. Because
I've never made a cop laugh.
Yeah. I'm always trying to tell
me.
cops jokes and they say get on the ground. I don't get it.
I would have loved to seen that time when you're like you're on the car without your shirt.
Oh
And
my
the cop like
God.
wakes you up and you're like, I've been here since 4. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, isn't it? Ever heard of it?
There was
That would be amazing.
I smashed my windshield too. So he just sees me with a cast on my right hand
Oh, geez.
and fucking just because I hit my windshield with my cast.
Fuck.
Crazy night.
So yeah, man, I wish they had dash cam footage of that. Do you think that you were nervous when you were talking to him or you're just like fucked up and out of it?
I was fucked up and out of it, and I didn't talk to him.
Yeah.
He said, did you drive here? And I said, I've been here since 4. And then he John Doe'd me because I didn't give him I didn't have my wallet on me.
Where's your wallet?
At my house. Dude, I was fucking wasted. I had nothing on me. I had no wallet, no phone, no keys.
That's wild, dude. That's serious alcoholism where you have no idea where you are and you don't even have a wallet with you.
It was a wild night.
Because most of the time when you black out, you at least have a wallet or a phone or keys.
Yeah.
It's like you just left without keys.
Yeah, no, and then the guy, I left the keys in the cup holder of my car. And the guy, some random guy when I got out of jail was like, you need a ride, man. I had no shoes or socks. And they just leave you out on Etiwanda Boulevard or Avenue.
Wait, so if you don't have shoes, they just take you there without shoes?
If you don't have shoes, they basically tell you, we'll get you some shoes, and they never get you shoes. Yeah. Seriously.
That's fucked up. But then again, like, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
So they just leave you outside without shoes.
Yeah.
No wonder people commit crimes again. What are they expecting? What do we expect in
Yeah.
America? We put people into the most like violent, unsafe thing with other worse criminals without shoes, and then think that they're when you leave. All right, now you're good. No, I'm worse.
Yeah. Also, I was soaking wet when I went to jail. And then on top of that, I pissed everywhere.
Why were you?
I was in the hot tub. I was in a hot tub with the girl I used to work with.
Do they clean the clothes that they give them?
No, dude.
They just give you back. That'd be fun. You throw up on yourself, so there's puke all over your shit, and then they just like, here's your puke shirt back.
Yeah.
What?
There's not a washer dryer at the fucking jail, dude.
Damn, dude. I've not thought of these like particulars, and it's hard to run a jail. It sounds like
Yeah. I mean, drunk tank.
or a drunk tank.
It's, there's probably a high upkeep of having to like wash everything. I told you the story, right? Where I peed in the cop car and then I peed in the booking room and then I peed in the jail cell. I peed everywhere.
Jeez, they must have been mad that you peed in the cop car.
He was pretty upset. Because he
That
was
sucks.
like, he
Being
was
a
nice
cop
with me.
sucks.
And then when he pulled me out of the car and he saw I peed, That's what woke me out of my blacked outness.
Yeah.
That he was so upset that I peed. And I was like, oh, I did, huh?
What did he say to you about peeing?
He's like, fuck. Like another one kind of thing. Like, we got another one, dude.
I wonder, the cops have to like clean the car themselves, or do they have to get like a detailing person to come in and do that?
Well, you know, the whole inside's just metal. So I just picture a power washer and
that sucks
Yeah.
for the cop. Mm-hmm. I would hate to, you're driving around amongst dangerous criminals and innocent people that you harass, and then you gotta, at the end of the day, after feeling like shit, you gotta fucking spray down. If you're an innocent person and you get arrested, it'd be funny just to pee in the car, just to see what it's like.
I did apologize to the cop the next
Probably a
day.
crime. Yeah.
Because I knew how much I pissed all over
Yeah.
the place. I did apologize to him the next day, but he wasn't having it, dude. I mean, I pissed everywhere, but
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for cops. So like, shit, you peed all over the car. What did how did you go up to him? He was just around? Was he just like the guy working the desk? How did you apologize to him?
oh no, when I'm leaving, it was
Wow.
I got booked for 22 hours. I was
Yeah.
there for a while. And cuz every time you pee it adds an hour to your time.
That's my question, actually. I forgot, but I want to ask, like, do they add something to your charge for peeing in the car?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know. Like they didn't for me.
Yeah.
And then when I went to my arraignment or whatever that's called, where you
Yeah.
go to the court, I was like, I'm gonna fight this dude. This is bullshit. Why would
Yeah.
they throw me in jail? You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
And then it was a bunch of us, like public intoxication charges, standing in a row, and then they went down the line to each person. And if you say if you claim not guilty, they go, okay, we're gonna look into all the evidence and this and that. And I didn't really hear that until it was my turn.
Yeah.
And then they asked me, what are you on what is it?
Plea?
Plea. I said, not guilty. And the judge looks at me and like just me and him eye contact wise. And he goes like, okay, well, we're going to take a look at all the evidence.
Yeah.
And this and that. And then I literally said all the evidence. And then he's like, all the evidence. And I was like, guilty.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That should have been a film on the fucking YouTube. That would have gotten millions of views.
Dude.
That's so funny. You look like shit. You pissed your pants. We're gonna look at everything. He's like looking at your pants. All right, fine. What did they charge you with?
Public intoxication. It's a misdemeanor.
Hilarious to say you're not guilty of public intoxication. Just that itself. Like if it was DUI, I understand.
Yeah.
Like obviously deny that even if it's clear that you did it.
Yeah.
But a public intoxication, you're like still drunk. He does the judge. The judge is like a nice judge for being like, yeah.
But like the to fight that, you just got to be like, I didn't want to drink, and somebody like
forced you. Someone gave me a shot full of alcohol.
somebody made me drink a lot, and then they're like, I mean, plausible deniability, whatever. And what is that thing called? The beyond a shadow of a doubt kind of thing.
Well, what is a Yeah, maybe, or yeah, something like that. What does a misdemeanor even do?
It's on your record basically as a misdemeanor. It's a lot better than a felony, dude.
Do you have to report it to jobs?
No.
Oh,
No.
who cares?
There's even like misdemeanor drunk driving or DWI. Not DUI, but DWI is different.
Does public intoxication show up on like a background check?
I'm sure it does.
See, I don't even like. I wonder. I mean, if you're for jobs that do a full background check, do they even care that you have one public intoxication? I don't know if they would.
I mean, I've been hired since.
Yeah,
So.
I know. Yeah.
So like it was 7 years now, and I'm pretty sure it has to be somewhere gone.
Yeah.
I paid the fine. I did my time, dude.
You're rehabilitated, right?
Yeah.
You have a podcast now. You have a family. You're a good man.
What was I gonna say? I forget. But yeah, that was a wild time. Oh, there's I thought you were gonna bring up the other time I got pulled over by the police, dude.
Oh, when the guy's like, "You're not Asian" or whatever. That guy.
And he said that it looks like you gained a couple of pounds. Have a good day. He just let me go, but he called me fat.
Yeah, he called you fat, and he also was like saying that you basically shouldn't be around there because you're a Latino.
Yeah.
Which is weird because there's plenty of Latinos in Alhambra.
But I understand because I've never changed. Like even my parents don't live at this address anymore. It still says the same.
So it's like more of an
my
address
hometown.
thing. Yeah.
So like, I just haven't changed it in 7 or 8 years.
He said, "Go back to Rancho."
Yeah,
That's so funny, dude.
it's just the same. Etowanda, California. It's not Rancho. It's Etowanda.
Oh, Etowanda, yeah.
But so he's like, "What are you doing out here? A lot more people that look like me and not like you." I'm like, okay, you're not trying to sound racist, but it sounds even more racist when you say it like that.
That definitely sounds racist. Also, it's just they do that here.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do that other places, because back home I only got pulled over like one. Actually, I got pulled over driving to Orange, Virginia from Arlington, and that's like not very close. And they didn't say anything about like, what are you doing out here kind of thing. You know, They were just like, you've been drinking. and I was like, nah, dude. Nah. And I didn't get a DUI or anything like that. But like when I'm out here though, you'd be like on the west side, and that your license will say that you live in WeHo or something, and they go, what are you doing out here? And it's like, dude, it's 30 minutes.
Yeah.
What do you mean, what am I doing out here? Everyone goes to the west side. Everyone goes to NoHo, WeHo. It's what this question doesn't make sense. There's so many questions the cops ask that don't make sense.
Yeah.
That's one of them. What am I doing out here? None of your business, or I'm going to a fucking bar to get more drunk. No. But like, that pisses me off. And then the other question they ask that makes no sense at all is when they go, your eyes look a little dilated. When they say that at night, every time it's like, dude, it's nighttime. You don't know how eyes work?
Yeah.
Your eyes are dilated. Both of our eyes are dilated, you stupid idiot. Stop with your stupid questions. What am I doing here? Having a good time. My eyes are dilated because I am not a lizard person. I don't know. Lizards might dilate too. I'm not a scientist. Those two questions should be stricken from the record.
Yeah.
Makes me mad.
Not a lot of white people out here. White people are everywhere.
You're white.
You're white.
Yeah, that question wouldn't make any sense unless I was in like a super non-white neighborhood. But even, I guess they'd be like, you're trying to buy drugs or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, you're racist for that.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm selling the drugs.
And the one time I can never get upset about people misspelling my name is when a cop's present, dude. When a cop's going Geraldo, I'm like, oh, it's actually Gerardo.
The cops mess up your name too?
Yes.
That's funny.
That cop did. Dude,
you said your name out loud?
Yeah. The first time I ever got pulled over by a cop, it was a Latino older veterano, as we call them, in Etowanda. And he pulled me over I was going to Hollywood Video. Remember this place? Ever heard of it?
Of course.
And I got my fucking movie. I was like, I'm about to watch a movie tonight, because you had to get DVDs or whatever. And I turned the corner from Hollywood Video, got lit up, dude. I'm like, is he pulling me over? Pulled over, and he's like, you've been drinking tonight? I was like, what? I'm 16, dude. What do you mean I can't drink till I'm 21? He's like, okay, you just have your lights off. I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, just letting you know, it's number one tell of a drunk driver is when you don't drive with your headlights on. Have a good day, paisa. And then, so these guys that misspelled my name and fucking called me fat, I didn't have my lights on for one turn.
Yeah.
And so they both came in like they're about to catch a fucking drunk driver, dude. And I was looking forward to getting pulled over in sobriety, but it didn't happen for like 3 or 4 years. Because I always wanted to be like, yeah, sober. I always have this fantasy of pulling out my fucking AA chip and being like, it says 5 years right there. You know, like that's a proof.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I got 5 years sobriety right there, baby.
But then they look at it and they're like, we got him. They see one of those, they're like, I've done so many DUIs with these. Somebody has that in their wallet, they're like way more likely probably to be drunk.
Oh, so you're an alcoholic.
Yeah. Oh, nice. They're like licking their lips. They're like, yeah, we got him.
But then when the time finally came, no chip came out. I was just like, oh, you're fucking fat. I am fat. Your name's Geraldo. Oh, you're right.
These people that give shit to the cops, it's like they have balls of steel. I'm such a bitch. I'm always so worried about it. I've been pulled over twice because of like headlight or backlight issues.
Taillight, yeah.
And at taillight, you can't see whether it's out. So how are you supposed to know? I hate that they go, this one cop, he pulled me over in my driveway. And he's like, your back taillight's out. I was like, well, good thing I'm at home, you know? I'm not going anywhere else, you fucking moron. I couldn't, and then he made me do a DUI test.
What?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And I'm just like, dude, like, I got this guy at his house, you know, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally in the driveway. You stopped me from what? I'm not, did you think I was going to, like, drive the car into my house? So fucking annoying.
Damn.
Do you have any drugs or weapons in the car? I wish I had one to kill you with.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
What's it called? What was the DUI test? Just like walk a straight line?
No, he didn't. I don't think he made me get out of the car. But I have had that. That was an orange.
God.
Yeah, I've obviously passed the test.
Yeah. Flying colors.
I guess maybe I seem drunk or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But so he's like, the test that time was I think it was one of the eye
pen.
test, but then also there's this thing where you have to like close your eyes and then do this or something like
Yeah.
that. I'm pretty sure he made me do that. And I was just like, dude, like what is the point of this? I'm here.
Yeah.
Why? Because my taillight's out, I'm drunk? How does that work? Is there like a certain level of drinking where your taillight's like, we gotta let everybody know? Maybe they should have some sort of connection to your car so that you can't drive drunk. Like when you're too drunk, your lights go out and then you cause an accident.
That'd be cool.
That wouldn't make sense.
The Latinos next door are like, ay, el Cuni está bien borracho este.
Yeah, they know I'm drunk.
They're drinking. He's always
Blanca
drinking.
knows I'm drunk.
He's always drinking and quoting Daniel Plainview.
Yeah, this makes it. My what I've been saying about being pullover does make it seem like I'm a deranged alcoholic that drives too much. But these are all years ago, and I wasn't drunk.
Yeah, allegedly. Yeah, dude, not a fun time in the fucking. That's a real, like, you know, I mean, this is probably a played out joke. I'm realizing that the more I tell it, but like, that's a real horror story, dude. You know? People want to talk about Halloween. Oh, jump scares. Good. No, spend the night in jail, dude, with no shoes on.
Dude, I bet.
That was fucking terrible.
And
you can't stop pissing yourself on top of that, too.
Gerardo on Halloween costume. That's you with piss pants and no shirt.
Yeah.
Or no shoes. Yeah, that's a good costume. No shoes, no shirt. Don't know where your keys are.
I had a tank top.
A tank top.
Yeah.
So make sure you get a tank top.
But your flabby arms are out on a tank top, dude. So flabby arm. You have to get flabby arms part of the costume, like right here.
Yeah.
That undesired fat.
Yeah.
And then wet gym shorts that only get wetter as the night progresses. You figure it out, right? I piss myself all the time.
Right.
And then also you have to pee in front of people when you wake up in the morning because you drink so many beers that a lot of piss is coming out of you.
Speaking of piss, like you could be the sink. You know, you could sink and then have some like yellow stuff on you or something like that.
Yeah, like if you're a sink and then the faucet coming out of your head only spews out yellow.
So you're saying there's piss coming from the faucet?
Yeah.
There's so much piss in the sink that it's now coming down through the faucet.
Yeah.
You could be a Bud Light if you're gay, like as Shab would say.
Or you could, you know how people do
Bud
like
Light bottle.
tandem costumes? You could be like a glass door and then somebody being thrown and then like you kind of like get douched through a glass door.
I wonder, shadow ban. I wonder if there's a way to dress up as a shadow ban. Maybe just all black.
Or like you know those cardboard pieces, and then at the bottom it says 0 likes, 3 views.
On the back of the shirt, read off what it says. Do you see?
Oh yeah, 434, us before the enemy.
I love that, dude. It's so funny to wear that shirt. I was wearing it in the hotel room, like hungover and like drunk, and eating like some baked good I got.
And not at 434.
And then I like looked in the mirror and it said 4:34 before the enemies. It was like 10 a.m. I was like, yeah, Jocko. Good.
The enemy stayed out late last night.
I looked at my watch. It said 11:40 a.m. I was like, good. My girl was like, what is that? Why did that guy, when he said I got something for you, it definitely scared my girlfriend a little bit. She was like, I got something. But I knew he was a good guy. Yeah. I knew. I looked in his eye. I said, this is a good fan. Good man.
So weed's not legal out there in
I don't think so.
Louisiana?
It could be because it said liquid marijuana, but when we were at our dad's, we were talking about the daiquiri. I was like, she was like, we stopped and got him. Well, first of all, we were on the way home or on the way to her house, and she's like, we're gonna be there a little bit later because Brendan wants to stop and get a drive-through daiquiri. And I'm thinking like, God damn it, why are you saying this? And then I hear her dad go, oh, he wants one of the milkshakes. Oh yeah, get him a milkshake. And so we go to the house, and I ask him about the daiquiri, and what was it? What were we? Oh yeah. Then we started talking about. I was like, oh yeah, they said liquid marijuana here, and he's like, oh, I don't think that's legal here. It's not legal or whatever.
Oh,
so I don't think they can smoke, or like it may be decriminalized somewhat.
Maybe
you gotta fact check that, Papa.
Let me see.
Because that, like, you never know. Does New England rules extend to Louisiana, right? Because Louisiana is part of New England and Maine and Texas. The continent, not the state.
Weed laws. Let's see here. For first offenders, possession of more than 14 grams is punishable by a fine of up to $500 or 6 months in jail.
Oh, here's why I know it's not legal. There's no dispensaries.
Okay. It's legal for medical use, so there's medical dispensaries.
Okay. I didn't see any medical ones, but they don't have it legal like we do, where you can just walk in and get some Happy Hippo kratom. Although they actually do have kratom all over the place there.
Oh, wow.
I took a picture of this gas station. It was like a Mardi Gras art. There's a lot of art in New Orleans. And it's in glow up letters that says kratom. I don't know why these smoke shops, I guess it's to catch people's attention, and it works because it caught my attention. But they everywhere you look, it's like light up kratom or vape.
Yeah.
And they do that here too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. That would be a good light up kratom sign.
Yeah.
Light up vape sign.
Right,
Oh, we
yeah.
should get that.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, we should absolutely have that.
Kratom.
Yeah, I saw Katie at the store the other day, and I was like really close to being like, "Hey, crossover episode,
Yeah.
Laugh Cry DIY, can you do this? Because we're lazy and never gonna do anything."
Yeah. I know. I really
Would you be open to that?
or we could just do the green screen.
Yeah, I forgot about the green screen.
And if you want to buy lights on the bottom.
Yeah, I'm down.
Because if we get lighting up this way, the green screen would be dope. Because then we could be anywhere, dude. We could be at Skank Fest. You know what I mean?
I would love to. Yeah, I'll do that.
We
We'd
could
probably get a cease and desist from Luis Gomez.
Yeah. We could have somebody pissing in a sink, but you can't see their dick because they're standing right here, like
Yeah.
where the chair's at.
Yeah.
You know?
We could do that. Daddy.
But
I'm
we're
down.
like, we can't do anything for like 2 weeks, basically.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be gone.
I'm going to be in November 4th, Washington, D.C., room 808, DC.com for tickets. It's going to sell out, dude. We've
Yeah.
already got 10 tickets sold. Whew, that place seats 9, dude.
Whoa.
Just kidding. It's a lot
yeah,
more.
yeah. If you know me, I endorse Gerardo and Isimo. Go check it out.
It's going to be a fun time.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be doing stand-up the 3rd. So if you want to go see stand-up and a fucking live show, make a night of it, dude. It's not that far from New York. How far is D.C. from New York, dude? Pretty
New
far.
York. Wait, why New York?
Because there's just larger fan bases in major cities.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm excited, bro. I leave on Thursday at 8 in the morning. Dude, if my flight's at 8, I should be leaving by like 5, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hate that, dude.
You want to get there early. LAX is horrible.
Yeah.
Are you lifting? Are you parking? What are you doing?
I'm Migueling, dude.
Oh, Miguel's going to drive you?
He owes me one.
Yeah, then that's not bad. Just the only thing is once you get there, there'll be traffic to go
Yeah.
through. Yeah.
What's it called? Miguel, he went to Portland, or what is it, Portugal?
Yeah.
Like last year. And
Portland.
so I drove him, Portland. Fuck, the city or the nation, dude.
Yeah.
And I was gonna go to Miami like the next week. I was like, as long as you take me to the flight to Miami, we're good. And then I had to cancel Miami, dude. And so he still owes me one.
Why'd you have to cancel Miami? T-ball?
No, Isimo Gadushed. The Isimo Gadushening.
That was during when you were going to go to Miami?
Yeah.
What a huge turnaround. You were like,
Yeah.
I have this great show. I'm heading to Miami, daddy.
Well, it was
and then it's like, boom.
it was me and my girlfriend's trip. Because
Yeah,
we
yeah,
like
that
to do a
sounds
trip
fun.
a year.
Have you been to Miami before?
Never. I was supposed to
neither.
go with my grandpa way back when I was 17, but we were like, no. Grandma's on the trip. You know what I mean? We can't be going.
Two wild men can't be going with grandma?
Yeah.
Right.
Grandma's gonna be like arms crossed negative the whole time, dude.
For sure. Yeah.
Start seeing them booties, dude. You know what I mean? Have you been to Miami?
No, but I heard that women out there, it's like a lot of big butts and booties.
It's a term of endearment.
A
Booty
lot of
is
truck
out
walks.
there.
What's terms of endearment? What was that?
Booty's a term of endearment out there.
Oh, people, they like it.
Yeah. They're
Okay.
like, damn, that's a fat ass.
If a woman doesn't have like 5 people say that, then she's mad.
Yeah. It's buttoned off, dude. The Al Pacino bit.
Oh, yeah. She's a great ass.
Great ass.
So a woman, like, she goes home at the end of the day. How's your day? Not that great. What happened? Well, only like 3 dudes were like, hey, check out that fat ass. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. You know, it's probably just people, I don't know, maybe it's a dark day or no, it's very sunny outside. No one talked about my big old fat juicy titties today. It's fucked up.
Oh, that's so
I'm
funny.
moving there then, if you can just say that. I wouldn't say that if I could.
If I saw you in Miami, I'd be like, that's a great ass.
It's a bald head. Look at that. Look at those small teeth.
Guess what, dude? We should have done this at the top of the show, but there are more Apple reviews, I believe.
Oh, thank them.
Yeah, let's see. Here.
Let's check them out.
We might have 2 more. Yeah, we have
2 more.
Wait a minute. We have 3 more.
3 more.
Shout out to y'all. If you guys are interested in making us happy, please go to Apple Podcasts, and we're 5 away, dude.
Still?
We're 5 away from 100, bro.
Damn, dude. And that's coming from a numbers guy.
Yeah, dude. I'm definitely a
that,
numbers
too.
guy when it comes to Apple's reviews, dude. And
Yeah. Want to be a legitimate podcast, you know?
yeah. But shout out to Thaddeus Copenhaver. On October 28th, he said, "What are we doing here?" And the description is, "All of the nuts and bolts were put into this stew." I don't know. Is that a Shabbism?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice. Well, thank you, Thaddeus Copenhaver.
Thaddeus, great guy. Never met him.
The next one's from Cali Kush 916.
Woo!
Great weed. Ever smoked it?
Yeah.
It's called Ever Heard of It.
Nice.
5 stars. Great review.
Thank you.
Timos and Raccoon Tweeties, easily my favorite. Much love from Sacktown, Sacramento.
Sacramento.
Yeah.
All right. That means we got to go out to Sacramento.
Let's go. Get some
Yeah.
merch, baby.
Yeah.
Ever heard of
Stephen Fury. Ever heard of him?
it? Oh, yeah. Shout out Stephen Fury. And then the last one for today is from KOS. KAYEOS. These guys are great. How many stars, dude?
5.
3. Just kidding. 5. And much better than most comedy podcasts out there.
Woo!
YouTube show is even better. Wow, dude.
Don't count.
Wow, you got a great ass.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you, Cali Kush.
And to round out the end here, let's listen to a couple of voicemails.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I can totally. Okay, first of all, dude from fucking Australia. Yeah.
All right, enough.
Reverse psychology, dude. Keep leaving messages. You know what I mean? How about that? Just like
Yeah, we want more of that.
all right, let's see. I haven't screened any of these. So if there's any hard cuts here, it's because some of you guys are ridiculous as fig. Let's see here. Oh, let's see.
I absolutely love you guys. You are the funniest things out there. You are so homeless. So homeless. You'll never make it back. Me neither. Great job.
Wow.
Nice.
dude.
Yeah, dude. I agree. We're pretty homeless now, and I'd like someone realizing that. It's always nice to have somebody talk about how unhoused you are. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Shout out to you. Let's get another one here. Let's see what this one says.
Hey, boys. This might be Richard Prado. Might not be.
Oh,
I
Richard
never met
Prado.
him. Be delighted to see that your boy Jeff Dye got charged with the DUI. And I think your complete roast on Jeff Dye was the moment that I was backing you guys to the moon. Jeff Dye talking like a bitch. Yeah, that was redacted. Yeah, the redact got a DUI. So I'm looking forward to hearing that on 10 Minutes of Schwab. All right, play the chin clip.
Nice.
Hilarious, dude.
Richard Brown, who's that?
He posts, he messages us. He does the memes, I think.
Oh, Richard Reloaded.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, dude.
Yeah. Great guy. Never met him.
All right, let's go with another one here.
Another hawk.
This one drops you by name, dude.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Cooney. This is former Minnesota Governor
Jesse Ventura.
Bobby Ventura. I've been hired by Brendan Schaub. Hold on, I lost my place here. Cooney, did you not serve in the Congan Desert with me? Be honest. Were we not in Palopino? You looked me in the eyes and you told me Schaub was a f***it. I believed you.
I believe that.
Oh my God, dude. Whoa, dude.
Great impersonation.
Great impersonation. Just did not expect that
Didn't
hard
expect
drop
that
right
drop,
there.
dude.
This guy does a lot of impersonation. Let's hear another one here.
Hey, Cooney, this is Dr. Phil. How you doing today? I don't believe you should be messing with Brendan Schaub. Are you nuts? I got a wife named Robin, and I made her do a trug walk one time, and she had her face buried down in Ricky Lake for a week. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
All right, Dr. Phil and Jesse the Body Ventura. Great
Okay.
impersonations.
We have a little bit more time here. I think this might be Anthony.
Oh, nice.
But also, I told everyone to say they're Tony. If you guys call, the phone number is 775-557-8667. That's 775-557-TMOS. And please say that your name is Anthony. I don't want to get anyone, gadooshed. Like, I don't want your name out there.
Right.
If your employer sees this, you lose your job. Straight up, yeah. So let's see this one.
Hey, it's Tony. Listen, that tier list was so well done.
Tier list.
It brought a tear to my eye.
Nice.
Show's great, getting better. You two obviously know what you're doing. But here comes more unsolicited ideas.
Oh,
Buy knockoff shoes for the wall. Like,
yeah, we
go
have
on
a shoe.
DHgate
That's a good idea.
and buy the $20 Ben & Jerry SB Dunks. Those are the cow ones. And you can throw those in the wall. And I think I can speak for all of us and say we all need a food truck diary, at least one. Just go to a food truck, like Cooney flex on them and order in Spanish. Perfect.
Or in Spanish.
That's material right there. All right, I gotta go. I'm at work. Good luck in New Orleans, Cooney and Gerardo. Good luck at the store. Let's see some clips.
Nice.
That was great.
Yeah.
And we've had similar ideas in the past because we do have a shoe over there. We just haven't put it up, but I like the detail there. You know, that's a very good detail of the SB telling us which ones we can buy for cheap. Maybe we should do that. I could do that.
I want you guys to know that the favorite shoe is in the studio. It's just not displayed.
Yeah. The food truck is a good one too. I do think we should do that. And it is funny. It's almost like he's going back. Yeah, there's the shoe.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's going back to like old episodes where we would you kind of rip on me for my Bubate de Agua stuff. So yeah, I mean, that's a good idea too.
I mean, we do need content because I'm going to be leaving. So
yeah, maybe we should put up a food truck thing one night instead of a review. But that may end up being buying Patreon if we don't do a review, and
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for all tuning in, and I'll be gone for a week, but come out to DC if you want to see me.
Yeah, check it out. November 1st, if you're in LA, I'll be at the Barclay in South Pass.
Oh,
Bye.
Barkley, great place. Ever heard of it?